I've read hundreds of books, so you don't have to. Some changed how I think, some changed how I act, and many surprisingly said the same thing but in different words. After a while, I stopped collecting ideas and started organizing them into frameworks. And that's when I discovered that life is not random or chaotic, it is layered. And once you understand these layers, everything in life from decision to direction becomes clearer and smoother. These layers organized together is something that I like to call life architecture. Hi, I'm Vasudha, a consultant turned HR professional, and you are watching Mocha Mentor. In my free times, I like reading books, analyzing anything and everything I can get my hands on, pulling out insights, data, patterns, trends, and creating frameworks. Welcome to the channel. Imagine that life is a building that you have control over, that you can design your dream life or your dream building. And that building obviously is going to have certain components that you can architect. This life is not going to be perfect or rigid, but it will have purpose, it'll have structure, and it'll have room to evolve. It'll help you live consciously and holistically. Now, at the very top of the structure sits vision, like a roof. The roof doesn't push the building upward, it protects it. Vision works the same way. It filters distractions, shields you from short term noise, and prevents reactive decisions during stress, setbacks, and uncertainty. A clear vision doesn't motivate you every single day, it keeps you from drifting apart. Holding up the roof are the load bearing pillars: health, relationships, personal growth, craft or career, and wealth. These pillars determine how stable life feels day to day. If one weakens, stress redistributes to the others. A beautiful vision means very little if the pillars beneath it begin to crack. Connecting those pillars are emotions and their regulation, like beams in a building that distribute weight evenly. Emotional regulation works pretty much the same way. It determines how pressure is absorbed and shared across life. Strong emotions aren't the problem, unmanaged emotions are. This layer decides whether pressure turns into damage or growth. At the very bottom, we have the foundation of identity, values, and beliefs, your non negotiables. This is the concrete poured before anything else goes up. It defines the shape of the entire structure. If your identity is borrowed or your values are unclear, everything built on top feels unstable, even if it looks successful from outside. Now, once we've created this four-layer house, everything is looking rosy, but it is still not complete. What you need is a supporting ecosystem. Your habits and systems are essentially your daily routines, an environment that determine whether the structure settles evenly or slowly collapses over time. A strong life isn't built by decorating just the roof, it's built by reinforcing the ground beneath it. It's reinforced by the surrounding environment, by the ecosystem, by your neighbors, by a lot of other things. Life isn't static, life architecture isn't about rigid plans or perfection. Seasons change, priorities shift. Sometimes the structure needs renovation. What matters is having the awareness to redesign without losing the core, to remove what no longer supports you, reinforce what does, and create space for curiosity, creativity, and meaning. That's it for today, my friends. If this resonated with you, make sure to follow and subscribe for more consulting frameworks and bookish insights.